first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood, burned by the embers of Armageddon, his soul blistered by the fires of hell, and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. In his ravenous hatred, he found no peace.
Mic check, 1, 2, Guard of Honor incoming, baby!
He scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. He wore the crown of the Night Sentinels, and those that tasted the bite of his sword.
Wataru Endo!
Atticus Finch.
Liverpool are in control. We haven't conceded a goal in the first 10 minutes of the game, so some people would be remiss to say it, but I think coming up to the 10-minute mark and Liverpool haven't conceded a goal, this game is locked in. This game is locked in, guys. What the fuck are we talking about? How is that not a penalty? What is Jamie Carragher talking about? This is a fucking joke. How is that not a penalty? Jamie Carragher's a moron. You know that he's a treacherous moron. He is really treacherous. That's what he is. He'll say anything to you. He turns everybody in the middle of the park. Here we go, chat. It's Finch Streams LFC. I am Atticus Finch. We are gone live. It's been 9,316 minutes since Liverpool became Premier League champions, chat. How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling great. As you can see today, it's Who Cares FC versus Champions FC. Guard of Honor incoming. Let's hit the fucking starting lineup because Arne Slot's put some faces in here that we haven't seen for the season. In the back, it's Alisson. Not a surprise. Also in the back, which is a surprise, Wataru Endo, the man who came to Liverpool after both Caicedo and Lavia said no. We said, okay, here's 12 million quid. We'll get someone who's better than you two for 12 million quid and we'll win a Premier League. And today, those two boys have to line up. They got to line up and they got to give that clap. All these people are getting a Guard of Honor. Don't forget it. That's why we started off a bit early. I didn't want to miss it. Also in the back then we have Van Dijk. We have Salah, Jones, Gakpo starting. Elliot Jota Simica starting. Alexander-Arnold starts again on his farewell tour. I mean, let's be honest. Right, we're being honest. It's the farewell tour, right, gang? I don't think there's much doubt about it. It'd be a crazy turn of events if he stayed. Let's just say that. I don't think he'd be staying today. So it's the farewell tour for Arnold, and then it's Kwanzaa getting a start today. I don't think Kwanzaa is the manager's favourite, but it's good to see him get a start. We are the champions. No point in running the lads off their feet. You know? Here we go. On the bench, Kelleher, obviously. Kanate, Diaz, Sobosloy, Nunes, McAllister, Chisea. Got to get a run out for Chorizo today, am I right? Come on, give the lad a bit. He's the fastest player on the team according to FIFA. Let's see him run, let him run, give him the field. Give him the field. Who else is there? Chisea, Robertson on the bench, and Bradley. So we might see Robertson and Bradley come on. If we're going to pick the 5 subs today, I'm going to say the 5 subs are going to be... Let's see. Diaz is going to come on. Sobosloy, Robertson, Bradley, and Nunes. I don't think today is going to get his game. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why, but I don't think so. Maybe they don't get along or something. I don't know. Let's start just guessing what it is. We should start just guessing what it is. Right, I'll put the time back to the actual real time for now. And at the end of the game, I'll ask Rock again how long it's been. How many minutes it's been since Liverpool became Premier League champions, Jack, because that's what I've done this time. It's a good little thing to have, you know. Arne Slot, here he is. He's so much more relaxed. Look, he's in a t-shirt and a hoodie, just chilling. Didn't even shave, look. He's like, I'm the... Bro, you're talking to the champion. Champion in the 4th season. How's everybody else doing? How did Arsenal do this weekend? The challengers? Do you remember that? Title challenge? Oh, you know, chat, that's what I'm saying. Oh, title challenge, holy smokes. Where did that go? What happened to that? So does anybody care if Liverpool reach 90 points? It would be cool. But I mean, Chelsea must be kind of happy that Liverpool have already won the league today, right? Because they need points. It's still possible. I was doing the maths in my head last night. You know, 1 + 2 + 3 is 7 - 2. Quick math. And I figured out that if Chelsea win and Forest win, if all the teams who have a game in hand win, except for Liverpool, because it doesn't matter, right? Well, then everybody will be within... Arsenal will be within 4 points of not making it into Europe. 4 points only. And Arsenal still have to play Newcastle and Liverpool. So Arsenal could likely drop 6 more points. Imagine. Could you imagine if they didn't qualify for the Champions League? Holy shamoly. That would be... You think Arteta's head would be on the chopping block then, huh? What do we think about that? I don't know. Arteta's obviously a good manager. He's clearly a good manager. But if they finished outside of the Champions League spaces, what does that mean? Do you have to sack him for that? I don't know, chat. It's interesting, but we don't need to care about it. That's the only things really left, isn't it? Though, is other teams now for the rest of the season. So we'll see what Chelsea do today. Obviously, they're going to want to win. They're going to want to beat the champions. But we're clearly sending out half a team, so let's see how the boys are today. Here they are. The Chelsea team's going to come out first. They're going to come out first and line up. Let's have a look. Here they are for the guard of honour. Go on, the lads. Caicedo's there. I see him. Caicedo. Look, Lavia there as well. Here we go. Oh, time to bow down to Endo, the true defensive master of the Premier League. 8 fouls per 90 minutes and 0 yellow cards. He's the nicest guy in world football. That's a real stat, chat. Alright. I got it proven to me. So it's a real stat. Here we go. They've lined up. Is the ref going to give them a clap? What? Here's the lads. Come on. Here's the fucking champions. Bridge touches the grass. Bit of respect. There we go. He's enjoying this. Virgil is. Let's go. Look at this shit. Let's go. In fairness, Chelsea are doing it. Chelsea are showing full respect all the way to the last player. Fair play to Chelsea, man. Yeah, that's great. Fair play to Chelsea. Fair play to Chelsea. That's very well done. So the Chelsea manager won the Chelsea manager beat Middlesbrough when he was playing for Villarreal under Emery, and when they done that, their next home game was against Real Madrid, and Real Madrid gave them a guard of honour for winning the Europa League. So that manager's into it, you know what I mean? He's like, no, we're gonna do it. That's his respect. Yeah, that's the way we do it. That's great. Man, we got 3 more of them, do we? Oh, that felt lovely. Okay, so what do we do now? We just play FIFA or whatever while these lads have a kickabout, you know? Will Liverpool have a training session here? Alright, starting 11 for Chelsea. Here we go. Goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Ooh, Colwill, Curea, and Chaloba. Neto, Caicedo, Lavia, Maduke. Caicedo and Lavia starting today. Beautiful. It's so poetically just. Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez. I had an argument one time with somebody a couple of years ago about whether Alexis McAllister or Cole Palmer was a better signing for that summer, for that window. And everybody at the time said I lost that argument. They're like, nah, Cole Palmer. But I think if we look back at the amount of trophies won and the part, I think I might have been correct about that one, chat. Red's Rebellion in the chat says, you'll never walk alone. Elia, Endo and Kwanzaa have a chance to play for a place in the squad next season. Let's see what they got. Jason Glennon says, Arsenal have to clap us 2-2. I know, that's my favourite one. Arsenal could be in like 5th place. It's so funny. Red's Rebellion says, Arsenal Guard of Honour next weekend too. That was so, I really enjoyed that. But do you know why, chat? Because I'm small and petty, you know? I'm very petty. So I enjoyed that a lot. I'm glad Harvey Elliott is starting. I think Harvey Elliott is one of the most underrated players around, you know? All these other young people getting all the plaudits, but I think he's really, really going to be a world-class player. Maybe it's not going to be for Liverpool, I don't know. I hope, fingers crossed it is, but I think he's brilliant. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Slot and, what's his name again? Maresca. Slot and Maresca just rubbing their heads together there. What cream do you use? Oh, it smells beautiful. I love the smell of your head too. Lavia and Caicedo both said no, and we were going to give them the stars. You know? 100 million for Caicedo we were going to give, gang. 100 million. And then he says no, and people get on FSG's back like, oh, FSG are fucking dopes. No, FSG aren't dopes. FSG are the goats. They're the goats of sports ownership. In the Premier League, anyway. What a businessman he is, though, yeah. John Henry, 100%. And I like that, I read online, like, on X there was like a fake, I don't know if it was real. On X there was like apparently some lip reader saw them, John Henry and Trent talking, you know that photograph that's kind of famous now? And so it was there, but like, I don't know if it was real or not, but I liked the end of it where Trent was saying, yeah, well, what do you think, or whatever, and then John Henry said, like, we'll go and tell them, and just turned around to the Liverpool fans, you know, and said, go talk to them, you know, that's good. That's good sports psychology there. Oof. I don't even think, in the chat there, I don't think it was 500 million, maybe 500 million euro. I thought they bought it for, with that the club was 500 million, because they got it off Hicks and Gillette for 350, right? And Hicks and Gillette went apeshit. They went absolutely apeshit. But they had given the right of sale over to somebody else, and he just sold it, so. Right, the match is kicked off. I forgot to do my timer. What, we on 26, 27, 28, 29? Let me see. Hold on. Where's my remote control? I'm paused on 36. Where are we going? Everybody in the chat catching up here? Perfect. We're all caught up. We're all caught up in the chat. We're all caught up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mo with the cutback. Kind of messed up the timer there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, so like, the result for us obviously doesn't matter today. It would just be nice to see these guys who don't get a chance as much as everybody else to start and get the win by themselves, you know? Let's see. Kwanzaa, definitely not one of Slot's favourites. Personally, I don't think. Reds Rebellion says, unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. We have one silverware under our ownership, and the claim that our club has spent money is utterly the claim that our club has spent money is utterly stupid. Oh, well, we want to, though, but we're willing to spend money. I mean, we drop 85 million on Darwin. Easy peasy. Oh, you mean it has not? Yeah, that's true, Reds. Like, we spend tons of money. And another thing is, everybody was giving out about FSG saying, oh, they're idiots. They could have sold Trent in January and we could have got at least 20 million euro. And they're giving out about the fact that our club owners won't sell our best players, putting our league place at risk for the sake of 20 million quid. If you think about it the opposite way, if you think about it in the that John Henry in January was offered 20 million quid for a player who's going to leave in the middle of the summer, and he went, nah, keep your 20 million, I'd rather win the league, mate. That's brilliant. That's the owners I want. I don't want owners who are willing to do anything for 20 million quid. That's not what we want. And people have so much hatred for FSG. They're brainwashed so much by like Don Hussam and all these other people that they can't even see that not selling your best players for a quick buck is amazing. It's great that we have owners that are willing to lose hundreds of millions of euro to win trophies, because that's what we do, chat. We fucking win trophies. That's what it's all about. What, do you want to be like Arsenal? Fucking spend 100 million quid on Declan Rice, pat ourselves on the back for 2 years about it, and win fuck all? No thanks. I'm good. I'll stick with FSG. Do you want to be like Manchester United? Chat, look me in the eyes. Do you want to be like Manchester United? No. Chelsea scored. Who fucking cares? Get out of here. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? Get out of here, Chelsea. Who gives a fuck, man? But yeah, I tell you, I'd rather have fucking FSG than name your club owner in England, you know? Just pick one. And then you're going to tell me it's better than FSG. Get the fuck out of here, will you? What about Manchester City? Manchester City are fucking cheats. They're not even just cheats in the Premier League. They're cheats in the Champions League, and it was proven. And only because a certain amount of time had gone by were they not banned from the Champions League. And then they fucking won it. So, like, stick that up your hole if you think that's a good ownership model. Personally, you know? That's how I feel about it personally. Allegedly. Liverpool got cut up. Liverpool got cut up. Trent is left standing on the penalty spot going, what? Huh? Huh? Buried it. Who? Yeah, that's not going to be good for my fantasy football, though, is the problem. I don't have any of these guys. I have Allison in goal. He's been beaten already. Come on, guys. My shoulder here is over my shoulder, you see? These are the points now. I have Allison in goal. That's not good for me. That's not good for today. I got Allison for like $16.99 with the you know, you use one of the 50% off or whatever. Pretty cool. So Chelsea take the lead. Let's put it up. It's Who Cares 1, the Champions 0. I have absolutely no idea, chat. Oh, nice. Gakpo's trying to get back into the game here. Everybody else kind of... It's obviously a slow start from Liverpool here, but I mean... Obviously, guys, who actually cares, right? I mean, it's really hard to give a fuck here, I'll be honest with you. Reds Rebellion says, yep, like when the Saudi club... when we turned down from Saudi 150 to 200 million for Salah. Exactly, Reds. That's what I mean, exactly. We'd rather fucking just keep the lad. He does the business. Imagine they bought the club for 350 million and then they turned down hundreds of millions of euro in profitable transfer fees since they bought the club. And even when they didn't, even when they sold Coutinho, they didn't just go, oh, lovely, Coutinho, 150 million quid, that's almost 50% of what we paid for the whole club. They turned around and they gave it straight back and said, here, spend this on people. And we did. We spent every penny of it. And we built a world-class squad with it. And that squad has been rebuilt now 3 times. And we're dominating. And people are going to fucking say FSG are shy. Get out of town. You don't know what you're talking about. I think it's just a big problem a lot of the time is that people say something and it's wrong and they just stick to it forever because they never want to admit that they were wrong, you know? That's never happened to me now. I've never been wrong. So, but I'm sure one day it will. And when it does, I'll put my hands up and I'll say I was wrong. It will probably be AI though, you know? Like a few people have shown me videos of me saying things that are wrong, but I mean, it was definitely AOE. That wasn't me. That's 100% AOE. You can tell. Curtis, Endo, Kwanze. Trent was making a run. He gets ignored. Back to Van Dijk. Endo. Wataru Endo should get a special, like, a special edition, like, Shogun. Jota has a chance here. Oh! What did he do? He was all alone, chat. What the hell? He could have took that down. I don't know. Maybe he just fluffed the touch, did he? Let's have a look. Yeah, he already has his medal in his back pocket. He doesn't give a shit. But I mean, still though. Still though, chat. Oh wow, I totally screwed up my timer here. Oh no, what is happening? Chat, you wouldn't believe this. I accidentally pressed fast forward. But then when I tried to cancel it, it went back like one whole minute or something. I don't know what's happening. Let's see, where are we? 7, 33, 34, 35, 36. Let me fix that on the timer. That's close enough. It's close enough for government work. Allison! Ooh! Allison taking some chances. Here at Stamford Bridge as the championship goalkeeper of the championship champions. Ref, give me a yellow, sure. Give me a yellow for that. Give him a yellow for that. We're 8 minutes in. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0, and it matters not a jot. I care not a jot. Just hear Liverpool fans singing their heads off. This is great. Oh man, do Man City fans enjoy it as much as this? Do they? I hope they did. I'm sure the real ones did. Look, I'm sure the true ones do. You know. I used to have a man rent a room in a house I once lived in, and oh, it's Gagbo takes the shot. It's plucked from the sky. It's a good save from Sanchez. Easy peasy. He's that, like Cody's just thinking, I'm not going to strain my muscles too weak. These championship winning muscles, you know. I don't want to put too much stress on these championship winning muscles. Allison's like saying, I don't care. Give me a red card. Don't give a shit. Don't care. Offside. Give me a red. Go on, I do. Rescind that. That'll be rescinded. Get out of here. Let's go, Ali. Look at this. He's coming in. Right. Everybody knows. You're offside, mate. Allison knows it 100%. Look at this. Wow. He goes full Jordan Pickford. Like, in fairness, though, he kept the studs down and everything. He wasn't. He was just saying, like, wait, you don't get this too often. I am going to go through you, mate. Even if I get a red card, I'm fucking going through you. Because it's going to get rescinded. Red's Rebellion says, and how many wanted the ones like Endo and Elliot to start? I'm not saying Elliot and Endo are bad players, but if we lose, social media will go apeshit, and if we lose, despite wingers getting what they want, yeah, that is true. Everybody during the season, people be going, yeah, why isn't this person? He should play this person. He should play that person. In fairness, the only really big mistake I remember Arne Slot making, the biggest mistake that he made, and it was very clear, was the bench in the FA Cup. The absolute neck of him to bring 0 players on the bench in the FA Cup. That was, I think he learned the lesson there about English football as well on that night. There's a reason why we're good, and it's not because of the short and all that stuff. It's because of the players we have. And if you bring only the regular ones, a regular team will knock you out of the FA Cup. You know? But other than that, I can't remember him. There's a lot of people during the season were saying should play this person, should play that person, shouldn't play Robertson. Robertson's done. Robertson's cooked. And it's like, oh, do you know what? Look, I'm just going to let this professional team of coaches pick the players who they work with every day. No, I seen a tweet that Trent sent last week and they should definitely play him now. Get out of town. Come on. Jones working. Oh, Chelsea pressed into a mistake there. Love it. What do we think about the no more ball boys? I think it makes sense. Like I did like the way like some ball boys were dead wide and they try and throw the ball back or they try and grab it and hide it. But like also that's not fair. Like it does make sense that there should just be a ball there for people to pick up straight away. Red's Rebellion says Elliot is better as an impact player from the bench. Not sure fancies Endo, and I reckon both will be replaced. Yeah, I personally think Elliot is going to go on and become a brilliant player somewhere else. Possibly Newcastle. You know, maybe Newcastle. And then the other one that's heartbreaking though is poor old Kevin Kelleher, man. It's terrible. It's so sad that he's being replaced for this guy. I'm sure fucking Mardashvili is good. Oh, it's Mo at the back post. He can't get to it. It's a good ball in from Gakpo. It's the one that's worked all season. There's a big fat lad in the crowd and he's telling Mo, he's giving Mo advice. He's saying you should use a shake weight, mate, and you'll get stronger. You use a shake weight, he's telling him. That's good, isn't it, that the crowd gives you... That's good that the crowd gives you exercise advice. Just like that. Like... You can see it's in every replay as well. Yeah, get a shake weight. Get a shake weight, mate. Get a shake weight. It's so funny. Both still very good to have on the bench, though. Yeah, look, I'm happy if they stay at Liverpool. I felt that way about Divock Origi. I didn't mind. I didn't care if they kept giving him contract after contract. He kept popping up. If he was happy. Yeah, it's hard. Exactly. Yeah, Chad, that's right. It's really hard to find a player who is good enough to come on and do something, but happy enough to be a bench player. And I really think Divock Origi was that guy. I think he was happy coming on, scoring goals in finals of major tournaments, picking up trophies left and right. But we decided we didn't have space. I guess you need to... There is only a certain amount of players you're allowed to have on your team, so you can't be filling it up with people who are good from the bench, I guess. But there definitely is space on the bench for people who are constantly there. Simicast is another great example. Yep, 100% Simicast is another great... Origi scored some very important goals for us, says Reds. Yeah, huge goals, man. He literally scored in the Champions League final. He scored the corner taken quickly. He scored the Virgil's terrible last-minute decision to blast a terrible shot at Everton. And Origi never gave up on it, and he fucking got it in the end. We got the win, you know? He's literally a good player. He is a good player. He scored many crackers as well, like pingers into the top corner from a good bit of distance. But he was just never that 90-minute guy. Not for us, and I don't think he's ever been for anyone else, really, has he? Divock, I don't think he's ever been 90 minutes for anybody else, like. Yeah. Good player though, still a good player, just not a 90-minute guy at the top level anyway. Maybe he goes to Championship or something, go back to France, he's playing 90 minutes all the time, you know, maybe, I don't know. Whatever happened to Poyet? Do you remember him for West Ham? And all the big people wanted him and he was like, nah, I just want to go home. Where did he go back to Marseille or something? He's just like, I just want to go home. That's kind of cool though as well. It's the opposite of do you remember, not Jack Wilshere? Oh yeah, no, Jack Wilshere, yeah. Jack Wilshere not getting his game for fucking Arsenal. Still young, career on the balance. AC Milan offer him a gig and he goes, nah, I'm gonna go to Brentford because AC Milan's too far away. Alright, dude, when I heard that I was just so sad. I was like, imagine all the fucking 22-year-old, 23-year-old men out there dreaming of something like that. And this chap's like, nah, you know, I have no friends. I have no friends in Milan, so I'm not going to go and play for AC fucking Milan. Like, what? What? And so who did he go and play for instead? Burnley or some shit? Ah, wasn't right though. Even when I used to see him then, I'd just be like, what is going on with you? Yeah, but that's what I mean. So he was a bit of a drinker and a bit of a smoker, and that's... In Italy, that's like a high-quality footballer right there, right? Like, you go to Italy, you're grand, yeah? They just give you real nice tobacco and real good whiskey or whatever, you know? The shit that doesn't make you hang over too bad. But yeah, I was just so sad for just football that someone even is just turning down AC Milan just because, like, it's in Italy. I was like, oh, that's the saddest shit I've ever heard. That's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, none of my friends are there. What the fuck are you talking about, me? You're fucking But then Aaron Ramsey, look at him. He went over there. Great time, great career. Well done, Aaron Ramsey. Fair play to him. And you have I was watching a video. There was a short on YouTube the other day of the English lad who plays over there. Fucking the black lad. I can't remember his name. And he's it's not Smalling. It's one of the other ones. I think he's a forward, but like he's speaking perfectly fluent Italian. You know, he's speaking perfectly fluent Italian. And then one of the reporters in the back is going, hey Teddy, and he's trying to get his attention, and he manager turns around and goes, my name's not even fucking Terry, mate, you know what I mean, like, come on, what is it, like, what? And he's from London, you know, and his Italian is great. Now, obviously, I don't know what perfect Italian is, but his Italian sounded Italian, if you get what I'm saying, you know, he didn't sound like he was speaking broken Italian the way someone would speak. Maybe he was, I don't know, I was impressed by it anyway. Imagine, because it's not even like a normal moving to a place and having to work there. Like, there's a person with you all the time, being a translator, teaching you the language, you know. You don't just move to Italy, you're moving to Milan as like an AC Milan player. Immediately the people are like, oh yeah, well, half of them, I guess, right? The other half think you're a fucking total dick. But yeah, shocking. Couldn't believe he turned that down. I'm sure there's more stories like that, but that's the only one I really know of. Patrick, do I remember Patrick Berger? He's fucking one of the most beautiful Liverpool players of all time, bro. What are you talking about? What a man. What a specimen. What a specimen. I had a few players that I thought were cool players that were never that good. I was really excited for... I really liked Patrick Berger. I really liked... I was excited for Aquilani. Do you remember when he came to Liverpool? Man, I was excited for that. I was watching videos on YouTube of how good he was. I was like, here we go. Dude played about 5 games. Yeah, my favourite, like, not good player who I thought was always he was just about to become brilliant was Moreno. Albi Moreno. That guy was on the cusp of being a brilliant left back. And he was there all the way to Klopp, don't forget. He was there, he won trophies with us. He was a good left back. And I genuinely thought that he was good, he would be better at the likes of Real Madrid or Barcelona, like. But I think he ended up going to Villarreal, was it? He went to Villarreal, beat Manchester United. He beat Manchester United in the final. And then he fucking went in the dressing room and made a video to the Liverpool fans saying, this one's for you. So still a hero. Still a hero. And obviously then as well, there's Lucas Lavia, who isn't not good. He's just seriously underrated. He's so underrated, Lucas Lavia. Unfortunately, he wasn't playing in a Liverpool team that was picking up trophies every season like this, but he was in the one just before that, you know. He was in the start of this one and just before we turned into that. But if he was younger, he would have been part of it. Make no bones about it. He would have been part of it. Jason says, Yari and Babel. Well, I mean, Babel was quality, man, when he was with us. I remember loads of fucking brilliant Wayne Babel goals. And Babel's good as well because he turns up at those... he turns up at all those kind of speaking events, you know, where there's like 6... Like you got Babel, Garcia... who else turns up to those things? Garcia is at all of them. If you pay to go and, you know, you have a drink and you're listening to them all telling their stories. Schmeisser, he's there. I guess it's Cisse. That's the other one. So Garcia and Cisse, they must like be best mates and just organise this shit throughout the year to just go travelling around Europe. So we see them when they come to Dublin, obviously. But like they're going everywhere. They're fucking going all the different countries, and then they do it for different clubs that they played for as well. I only like. It's so obvious, but I only seen it recently, and I was like, oh yeah, well, yeah, of course. I seen Garcia do a Barcelona one, and I was like, yeah, why wouldn't he? You know, of course he would. But you just don't think about it when you go to see the Liverpool greats lineup, and they're all there, and you get to you queue up and you ask your question. What's what amount of RAM do you need for a dedicated server? That's every time you see someone ask one of these famous footballers a question. That's what it always sounds like. What the dedicated RAM? Benny, don't want these bastards getting top 5. Benny says, Benny, I don't give a shit, bro. We are the champions. We are the champions. It would be funny if they got top 5 and Arsenal didn't. That would be. Think of it that way, Benny. That would be kind of funny, not to be mean to Arsenal, just because of how funny it would be, you know? Sometimes we just have to make our decisions based on what's the funniest thing. you know? And we have to just go with it. Can't be helped. Red's Rebellion says, that leg break Cisse had. Bro, stop, will you? Ouch. Listen, I walked around with a beautiful pair of white runners. Right? I was only after getting them. And then they were brand new. And then FA Cup final. It was FA Cup final, I thought. And Jibril Cisse scored the equaliser, I think, maybe. And he had a red boot and a white boot on, and I got super excited. And I coloured one of my runners in red, and I walked around with that red shoe on for a year. I fucking love Jibril Cisse, bro. He was cool. I also thought it was really fun, like that when Mario Balotelli played for us. That was crazy. That was mad that he just for a little while he was just there, and he was just doing his thing, just running around doing his thing. You know, we weren't great. We got close. Rodgers was the closest before Klopp. Don't forget it. Rodgers deserves in my opinion, he deserves a tip of the hat. You know, it's hard to lose Suarez and Stevie G, and then everybody expects you to do the same thing you done last year, this year. Oh, Trent gets the ball into Salah. Salah can't take a touch on it. Bad touch. It goes wide. He's laughing because nobody fucking gives a shit. He's laughing because it's over. And I'm sure they do give a shit. I'm sure they do. He wants to get his record, right? Salah, that's what he's here for today. He needs an assist or a goal. Red's Rebellion says Balotelli was a madman. Yeah, he was, and it was great. It's good to have one. You know, right now we have Darwin. I'm telling you guys, we're going to look back on Darwin Núñez one day, and we're going to forget all those chances that he misses, right? Those big chances that he misses. And we're going to remember the brace at Newcastle, the brace at Bournemouth. We're going to remember his first ever match for Liverpool FC when he looked at the referee who was 12 metres away. He looked him square in the eyes. And then he looked back at the player who was talking shit in his face, and he went, bum, and he stitched him a loaf. And then he looked back straight at the referee and went, what, me? Okay? That's crazy. That's like Luis Suarez level stuff. It's mental. And of course, yeah, obviously Luis Suarez. I've seen a meme that's been going around where there was in one of the American League, there was a scuffle happening in one of the games. And Jordi Alba comes up to pull Luis Suarez out of the scuffle, and Suarez just feels the hand on the shoulder, so he leans down, starts biting his fingers. I'm not even joking, chat. He starts biting his fingers, and then in the corner of his eye, he sees that it's Jordi Alba, and he just stops biting his fingers. Then, like his natural reaction to being touched is like literally like a little Jack Russell, like. And we had him as well, and that also was fun. There was I know. I'm sure there's some people who think there was a dark side, you know, a dark time to it. But like, I thought it was all fun. I thought it was all just good fun. Oh, well, here we go. This is Simicast with this free kick here. Can we get the equaliser? Oh, it's floating around in there. Who cares? You know what I mean? Cha. It's Trent, dinks it back in to the back post. It's Mo. Defended by Caicedo. He'd be delighted with that now. He'd be delighted with himself, Caicedo, now. They'll feel like they made the right choice after today. If they get the win. Who needs medals, you know? We need more of that Arsenal mentality in the league. Like, who needs medals? It's not. It's about the journey. It's about the journey that we all go on together. You know, as fans. As fans of journeys. That's what we're all here for, right? We're big journey fans. I mean, don't stop believing. Works on a couple of levels there. Chasing Glenn says Cisse both legs. Was it both legs? Cody back. Oh, it's brilliant for Endo. Tries to dink it back into Ellie. He can't get there. Great pass from Gakpo. Why is Endo so far forward? He wants it. He's on for it today. He wants the goal, man. He's disregarded all coaching instructions. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to be here next year, guys. Fucking swivel on it. I'm baiting into the box. Here we go. Oh, Gakpo gets in again. Liverpool's starting to get into the game. Chat has me waffling here, though, in fairness. Talking about Balotelli and all the legends. All the violent legends. If you want to talk about a violent legend, though, Razor Ruddock, right? You know, that dude. I seen him. Like, do you remember the match? New. Oh, Craig Bellamy might be actually Craig Bellamy with the golf club. Yeah, yeah, because he tried to batter Risa with a golf club, and then they went and beat Barcelona, and then he celebrated with the golf club swing. Pretty funny, pretty funny. Like I seen Joey Barton on social media saying, "Oh, Liverpool fans acting as if they won something," and your man is going, "Yeah, they did. They won the league." And he's going, "Yeah, but like, he's acting as if they won the league," and the guy is going, "Yeah, no, they did. They won the league." And he's saying, "Yeah, but no, they're acting as if they themselves were out there on the pitch. They shouldn't be celebrating this much. It's not like they won." Like, he's so salty, chat. He's fucking so salty. Reds Rebellion. I did not get to see Graham Souness play, but that's one. Yeah, allegedly. Yep. He broke some player's jaw during a match for continuously hanging onto his shirt. Damn. Fuck me. Vinnie Jones, yep. Played for Wimbledon. I know Vinnie Jones very well. He was not a great footballer, Vinnie Jones. Not a great footballer. In fairness, Scholesy was another one for giving up. But, like, it's not that Scholesy wasn't a tough guy. He was just really bad at tackling. And he was forced to do it sometimes. So when he did, it looked like he was crushing people. Jason, I was just about to talk about that one. The Newcastle game when Ruddock, he didn't just grab the ref's junk in that one. It was Liverpool 3-0 down. Do you remember at half-time, Ruddock apparently gives a speech in behind the closed doors, whatever. Comes out, eventually scores the equaliser. But remember, he was running like whatever speed he's going. Let's say 18, 20 kilometres an hour. And he's a big boy, and straight into that post to get onto the header. And he just went straight into the post to get onto the header. And he was totally, he's fucking celebrating concussed to bits, like he's wobbling around. And nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares that there's definitely 100% a concussed person on the field. And then he's standing there and he's like holding his head, just walking back to the sidelines. And the game ended 3-3. But I tell you, I bet you he went to sleep that night with a hell of a headache. Lucky he woke up. Could have killed the lad. But yeah, he was another tough guy. He was like, if we're going for Liverpool tough men, yeah, for sure. Endo just murks. Fucking, who is that, Maduki? Murked me. Wataru's on fire. Trent, ball in. Cleared away, not very well. It's dropped in again. Oh, Jota had a second chance at the... Chat, look, I like Jota, okay? And I don't like saying, you know, this person, whatever, that person. But if we had to, if we had one attacker that we had to change. I know, like, a lot of people say Darwin, but I would definitely sell Jota ahead of Darwin. I said it. Am I wrong? What do you think? I would sell Jota ahead of Darwin, personally. I think even when if he's not scoring, Jota brings a lot less to the team than Darwin does if Darwin's not scoring. I think Darwin gets assists and stuff, but not just that. Darwin has peeling people. He's peeling people off left and right, and it doesn't make any sense because it's not really doesn't make sense. But the amount of steps that he's taking out there on that field, if he's dragging someone else with him, it's creating this space for other players. I think Liverpool are better with Darwin on the field than with Jota on the field. Oh, but again, here we go. I'm saying that, and I'm sitting here, and obviously Slot knows better. So, but just for me personally, if maybe they're playing Jota more because they want to try and sell him for more, you know, so the more minutes he plays, the more money you can get from him, maybe. But you would think that would be the same with Darwin then. So, talking absolute shy here, you know. Ball in on the corner from Chelsea, cleared away. Second chance. It's going to be another corner deflected off Trent this time. Neto with the chance, dropping in on the volley. And Mason Mount scored a goal today. Did you hear that, guys? I heard Mason Mount scored a goal, and I walked out the back and I was looking around. It was pretty sunny, and I was looking like for, you know, like the sky cracking open with Armageddon. You know, signs of Armageddon, because Mason Mount is scoring goals in the Premier League. Like, what the fuck? But then, obviously, the sanity restored itself, and Man United got fucking destroyed. Did it end up 4-1 in the end? Wow. And you know what's mad? You know what's crazy? If they win that European Cup, they will have a more successful season than Arsenal if Arsenal don't win the Champions League. I didn't say a better season. in case anybody's like, how can you say this, man? A more successful season, you know? Oh, it's another one. It's going to be 2. Oh, it's cleared away. Liverpool under the cosh. It's gone over Alisson's head. It's hit the bar. Tries to keep it in play. It's going to be a Liverpool goal kick. Caicedo or Lavia would absolutely love one today. Yeah, it's very well played there. It's actually, he's hit off his own player there, is it? When he goes to take the shot on the return pass, he tries to take the shot, but he hits the Chelsea player. Alisson is lost where that ball is going here from Caicedo. I mean, obviously Caicedo doesn't mean to do this, but like, that's just going wherever it's going, and Alisson has nothing to say about it. Van Dijk deep inside his own box. Liverpool press back to the 6-yard line here. Kwanzaa tries to lift over the top, straight from training ground. It's a good one. It's going to be Cucurella. Unlucky. You put enough pressure, you know, someone could really mess up that back pass there. It seems like an easy one, but it's not. Dropping down like that, dropping down over your shoulder, and you got to make that pass. You fuck it up, and Mo Salah is coming in behind you. You don't want to mess with that. What are we predicting for Mo Salah next season, guys? I am predicting a decent season of like maybe 12 goals, you know, 10 assists, something like that. Like a real regular season next season from Mo Salah. I feel like, you know, this season he really charged up his batteries and all that, but he's, you know, he's using it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he can do this again for another season. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he goes in and plays centre forward and Liverpool bring in a new right winger instead of buying a striker. And maybe Mo is great as a striker. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him under 15 in both goals and assists next season. Write that down. Somebody clip that just so when I'm right next year, everybody can go, "Gee, this chap knows what he's talking about. You know this fucking Finch lad? Chap knows what's good." Alisson to take the free kick here just outside his box. It's 23 minutes in. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. But again, who actually gives a shit? I don't know. Chelsea fans don't. They're fucking quiet as a mouse in their own house. Liverpool fans singing their head off. Harvey Elliott has the throw in here on the right hand side. He's going to give it to Trent to take. Does Trent do long throw-ins ever? We'll see here. Well, I guess that's no, not really. he tried one there that was moderately long and it was a massive failure, so we'll say no. Oh, look at that. There's 30% off selected lines. Normo, did you hear that? 30% off selected lines, bro. Clip that. Curtis out to the left to Gakpo. Gakpo back to Curtis. Oh, it's a good side tackle. It's going to come to a red shirt. It's Jota. Here we go, Jota. This is where you're really good. That Jota one-on-one got the, you know, that lovely goal he scored against Everton. That was proper Jota-ish. Ball into the back post. It's too deep. Chelsea player doesn't know there's nobody behind him, so he gives away the corner kick. It's not. He didn't do wrong there. Like, what else is he supposed to do, I guess? It's a good ball in from Trent, actually. Curtis just not following it. Just not following it in. I guess it's probably hard to still give it as much. Let's be honest, chat. I know they're professionals and everything, but it probably is hard to keep on giving it as much this week as you gave it last week, considering the prize is done. It's come on, Big Verge. Let's do it. Bang. Good ball in from Trent. It's there. Verge is probably after giving away a free kick to the ref. Ref plays on. I thought he fouled the keeper a little bit there, maybe. Cucurella with a good cut inside. Oh, Chelsea have a break on here. It's slowed down though. Liverpool are able to get back, reset into position. Not too shabby. Not too bad. 35 minutes gone. Liverpool 0. Who cares 1. Cucurella really, there was a big there was a big sideshow Bob style hole in my heart after David Luiz left the Premier League and Cucurella just came in there. I'll fill that up. It's a hella head of hair that guy has. Fellaini had a beautiful one, but he played for the two enemies, you know. I could never accept it. I could never look at it and appreciate it. I was like, this fucking jersey this chap is wearing is a disgrace. From Everton to Man United, I mean, who does that? You're just trying to piss me off if you're doing that, you know? I take that as a personal thing. You know what would be horrible to see though? Fucking Queevy and Kelleher at Chelsea or Spurs or Arsenal. Imagine them at Arsenal. Fuck, bro. They have a good keeper though, so he probably won't go there. But he's good enough to play for anyone. I don't know why we're fucking getting rid of him. I guess maybe he's saying, look, I need to play or I need to go. One or the other. We don't know what he's saying behind closed doors. I guess he has to say that eventually at some stage, right? Although keepers have much longer careers. Keepers can go till 38 or whatever. Like I'm looking at the Spanish league there. The amount of keepers in the Spanish league are fucking 38, 39 years old. It's fucking crazy. And they're getting their game, like. They're not just making up the numbers. Guns N' Roses, Chris Brown, Beyonce. What a lineup. What festival is this? Dua Lipa. I don't know what that is. A Blackpink. Who? That sounds like it should be on its own website. Post Malone, Kendrick Lamar. Live Nation. Shit. That's some lineup, isn't it? I don't know. Live Nation, where's that? Is it a festival or something? Oh, that's just... Oh, they're all separate gigs, are they? Fuck. Cost you a bleeding 10 grand to go to all those gigs. Who'd go to a Dua Lipa gig anyway? Not me. Look at this. As it stands, champion in gold, Liverpool. So everything else after that does... No, let's not be mean. Chelsea are up into 5th place right now. They have... Chelsea are only 4 points behind Arsenal right now. You know? But maybe Liverpool do the same thing against Arsenal as we're doing now, and we play... We just start giving people time, you know? So that kind of would be more fair. It wouldn't really be fair for Liverpool to turn around now and blast out the full championship team against Arsenal. Right? Like, not that I care, but I'm just saying. I definitely like Arsenal more than Chelsea, right? Am I crazy for that? Like, whenever we're not challenging, whenever we're not, like, literally challenging Arsenal for something directly, I'm happy enough that Arsenal are, like, second. Arsenal would be, like, if Liverpool aren't going to win it, I'd like Arsenal to win it. So I don't mind if Arsenal win the Champions League. Now, obviously, their YouTube-based fan base is an absolute fucking nightmare. Or X, whatever online fan base you want to talk about. So is ours, though, in fairness. I got a DM. Somebody DM'd me on X. Somebody obviously who doesn't know anything about history or their own city or whatever. But they DM'd me and they said, you're not Scouse. Fuck off home and support your own fucking teams. We don't need people like you stinging off our club or whatever. You smelly famine bastards. Like this kid from Liverpool, and he has no idea obviously about the history of Liverpool, right? And telling Irish people that they have, you know, that we don't need you here. I mean, wake up, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, every club has them. Online fans are terrible, and the online Arsenal fan base would be so, it'd be so like, I don't want them to win the Champions League. You know, I have friends who are Arsenal fans and stuff. I'd like them to win the Champions League, but the online Arsenal fan base, really don't want them to win the Champions League. Fuck those guys. Now they probably feel the same way about us, but like, that's because they're arseholes. Rossi's in the chat. Somebody told me we should have sold Alisson and made Kelleher number 1. I think that would have been the move after seeing how well Kelleher did at the beginning of the year. Weird we have bought a keeper from last... Wait, weird we have bought a keeper from last season with Kelleher and Alisson still here. Last ligament. That must be a typo, obviously. What do you mean ligament? Last season? But yeah, it is weird. So obviously Kelleher doesn't want to be fighting for 3 places, and there must be promises made to Mardashvili as well, because he is a starting keeper where he's at, right? So I don't know. But I agree. Whoever said to you we should have sold Alisson and made Kelleher number one, that chap knows what he's talking about. I agree with him. I'm assuming it was a dude. Probably a good-looking guy. Oh, La Liga. Yeah. I get you. Alisson is still one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Plus, he has been there, done that, and got the short many times now. I would not sell Alisson in order to keep Kelleher. Yeah, fair enough, Reds Rebellion. But I would do it. But like, I would rather if Alisson is going, right? I would rather have Kelleher as his replacement than bring in somebody else to be Alisson's replacement, because that's what the Mardashvili move is, right? It's where he's going to come in, he's going to be given a shot, and if he's good enough, he's going to replace Alisson. But I think Kelleher has come in, he's been given shots and proven that he is good enough to play for Alisson. Up until February of this year, Kelleher had played more games for Liverpool than Alisson for the last 2 years. So these trophies that they're getting, they really are split down the middle between the two of them. And he's Irish as well, so I'm biased as well, Reds. Don't forget, I'm super biased about it. Alisson contracted to 2027. Yeah, I can see us. That's what I mean. I can see us selling them next season, 26. Probably get a bit of money off him. Oh, Liverpool just got cut up. Chelsea are going to walk it into the back of the net. That's going to be offside. Rossi, you would still get a nice bunch of money for him. Kelleher only 26 years. Yes, he is. Kelleher is, and not just that, Kelleher is highly rated. Kelleher isn't just by other clubs. I mean, Kelleher isn't out there as just a player you could pick up, grab him. I mean, he's highly rated by other clubs. If he goes to another club, he will be the starting goalkeeper. But again, look, goalkeepers come and go, right? So it's hard to know. Maybe this Mardashvili guy comes in and he's the best goal. I don't actually believe there is a best goalkeeper in the world. I don't think that's a real thing, because it all depends on who your defenders are as well. Even it really just depends on what team you're on, So I understand that there are a group of goalkeepers that are better than all of the other goalkeepers, but I don't think you can pick one and say this one is the best one. I personally don't think so. Yeah, Yaros is good as well. But nearly all Liverpool goalkeepers have been good because we're a good team. Obviously, with the exception of I mean, up until the point when he made that, when he actually cost us the Champions League, he had been a good goalkeeper. Am I wrong? Rossi says Alisson will end up going on a free. Sell him this year. Well, this is what I mean. I think he'll go next year because he's until 2027. So I think Alisson will go till next year, and I don't think Kelleher is willing to wait. I think it might be Kelleher saying I need to go, or I need to start or to go, one or the other, which obviously means go. 44 minutes and 14 seconds in. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Who cares? I don't know. I mean, the stadium is still silent here. I'm still only hearing Liverpool fans singing here. It's absolutely mental. Rossi says no one will pay for him. They will wait 1 year and get him for free. Then maybe no one will. But at the same time, maybe someone would be willing to jump the queue 30 million quid to get him. Instead of giving him a 50 million sign-on bonus. Maybe there'll be someone who's willing to jump the queue. Like Real Madrid were willing to buy Trent in January just to jump the queue, So we'll see. I don't really care about the money either. It's not our money, When I say our money, I mean us, the fans. It's not our money. We say, oh, we support the club and all. Yeah, but you got a jersey for it. You didn't just go up and fucking donate €70 to the club, or in our case, €110 to the club. You went up and you bought a product. It's not as if you buy a pair of Nike and then you start saying, no, Nike is my Nike, it's my company. No. The money isn't ours. We shouldn't worry about it ever. Unless they start cheating, putting us in the negative and whatnot. But they don't. They're great with the money. Rossi says, boy, Trent, lol, 20 million. It was to store shit up. It was official bid for Trent for 20 million. So, doesn't matter if it was to store shit up. It was made. The bid was made. Reds Rebellion. Mardashvili is a tower, 1.97. What's that, 6'4"? What's Van Dijk, 1.94? Ross, he says, not worried about the money, but the more they get, the more FSG will reinvest. Yeah, look, I think FSG are happy to invest lots of money this summer, no matter who we sell. I think they have it there from last summer, to be honest. You get a lot of money for winning fucking 3 trophies in 3 years, including the Premier League. You also just get a lot of money for finishing the top of that Champions League. Like, you get a good bit of money for that as well. Tell you what, I bet you FSG wish they could charge people to go to the parade. Apparently there's going to be 500,000 people there. FSG would love to charge people for that. Man, I'd love to own a shop in Liverpool right now. It must be mad expensive to own a shop anywhere near the stadium, right? Like, you see those little chipper vans and shit, that must cost a hell of money to get a position there. Rossi says true, but add on the players. Yeah, absolutely add on. Whatever money does come in, yeah, hopefully they fucking just give it straight back and go here, add it on to the kitty. Say they're saying, look, here's 150 million. Say they say here's 150 million for the summer. Cool. Plus whatever else you sell. You know? Yeah. That's what I mean, because you get 100 million for Darwin and Jota together. You get 100 million for them, and say if they're already giving us 150. Diaz, now, here's the thing with the Diaz move though, is that, yeah, he's worth 75 million, right? But I mean, he's worth 75 million because of his attributes. He's got a long contract, he's young, he's got speed, he's got goals, he's got assists, he's good one-on-one. All of the reasons that make him worth 75 million are the same things we're going to be going looking for when we go to replace him, you know? So there is the argument of saying maybe it's just worth re-signing Diaz. Do you know what I mean? Adding a year or two onto his contract. That would still leave you with big profits to be made on him down the road, but it's going to be hard to replace that guy. Maybe there's someone out there you can tell me straight away, chat, drop it in the chat if you know who it is, but I'm just saying, the people that we're talking about replacing, it's easy for us to just say it, but they literally are the champions of England right now, these people we're talking about replacing, so it's not as easy to replace them as we're saying, obviously. There are people out there who would be obviously the easy ones to pick out. You're saying, you go, Isaac, get Isaac on the team, everything will be hunky-dory, but I promise you, chat, I promise you, I know you won't believe me, but if you put Darwin Núñez into Newcastle's team, he will score as many goals as Isaac has scored in that team, because they build that team around him. Liverpool don't build a team around Darwin Núñez. Maybe that's why he's not as good as he could be for us, but I'm telling you, we shouldn't all be jumping on the Isaac bandwagon. I'll give 150 million for him, because if he comes and he doesn't start out well, everybody will just keep throwing that price tag in his face. I don't care about the price tag, but his face. Another thing is, these young players, they literally care about what's written on Twitter and Facebook or whatever they use, Snapchat, whatever. They care about that stuff. So putting that pressure on them nowadays is much worse than the pressure they used to get on them back in the day. Personally, if I owned the football club and if I owned any company and I was paying someone €200,000 a week, part of that contract would be you're not allowed to have an X or a Facebook or whatever, you know? But it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Rossi says exactly. Red's Rebellion says, people who use selling players as a narrative to hit our owners with are so pathetic. Every club needs to follow the PLCL squad rules exactly. Plus, limits to homegrown and non-homegrown. Clubs cannot just keep on buying players. They have to sell to replace. Yeah, like a Chelsea leaving off quality players. Can't even put them into squads for competitions. Now, in fairness, they made the right call with Mudryk because he ended up getting a 2-year ban, didn't he? Is it 2 years he got banned for? Tell me in the chat there, but like I remember hearing about it afterwards that Mudryk got a ban, and I was like, what? But he got a ban for steroids apparently. Or well, I say steroids, whatever that is nowadays. I don't think people actually still are just taking steroids like the 80s style steroids, but whatever it is that the people are judged to be cheating, he was caught doing that. So, you know, hard luck kind of. What are you gonna do? Can't really argue with it. And here's the thing, I really like that guy. About 5 years ago, I left a comment on a YouTube video of this kid that I didn't know who it was, and I was like, oh, Liverpool should buy this guy. A smiley face. And then 2 years later, Chelsea were going through that summer buying all those players, and then I got a notification. You have a new comment on YouTube, and I went to it, and there was someone commenting under that. It was a Chelsea fan going, I hate that we got him. And it was Mudryk. And what was happening is Chelsea had bought Mudryk, so everybody was going back and looking at YouTube videos of him, you know? And then my little comment was there. And so I really wanted Liverpool to get him. I would have been really happy with him. But it didn't work out, and Chelsea got him. And then I still wanted to get him. I still thought, hey, look, Chelsea had Salah, and it didn't work out. So not working out at Chelsea doesn't mean shit, really, if you think about it. You know, it doesn't mean jack shit if you don't work out at Chelsea. De Bruyne didn't work out at Chelsea. It doesn't mean jack shit. So Mudryk not working out at Chelsea didn't really, for me, mean that he was good or bad. But then getting caught open, I don't know. Can you bring that into your club? Do you want to bring that into your club? You know, he's obviously going to say he didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Have Liverpool ever had a doper? Actually, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Rossi, Brighton striker Pedro would be good. Not too expensive. No way Nunes can't finish. Oh, you're saying no way Nunes can't finish. Saying no way he'd score as many at Newcastle. No, I'm telling you, man, he would. He'd done it for fucking Benfica or whatever. And then even up until this season, even now, this minute at Liverpool, the only person who has a better attack record than Darwin Nunes is Mo Salah, and he's had. And Darwin has had the worst season of all time, but still he's second in the goals and assists ranking since he joined the club. Only Mo is better. Brighton striker Pedro, yeah, he's good. I would have loved Cunha. I would have loved it. Apparently, though, he's a bit of a hothead behind the scenes. I don't know anything about that, but he's going to United by the looks of it. I would have loved him. I think he's a quality player. Reds Rebellion, I expect we see some early changes in the second half. Yeah, 60 minutes, I'd say. I'd say he's going to give the lads another 15 minutes, and then we're going to get some of the... I mean, we should get... Was Kanate on the bench? I think he should come on there, study up the back. Maybe Robbo on. He might actually take off... he might take off Trent and see how... Because we got to test Bradley, right? And every few minutes that we can test him for, it's better. Like, this is a big game for Chelsea. So not so much for us, like literally means fucking nothing to us. So this would be a good place to test Bradley for next season. Like, you don't want Slot getting halfway through whatever shitty summer tournament we're at and then deciding, nah, this isn't the kid, you know? We want them making that decision at first possible chance. Personally, I think Bradley is the replacement for Trent if we try and replace Trent's passing from somewhere else. We're not going to get that passing range from Bradley. It's not going to happen. There's very few people who play football that can do it. So we have to figure out from somewhere else to get that passing range. Red says, Nunes is a decent player, just too erratic in front of goal. He has loads of big chances missed, which you could have seen him match Haaland's numbers. Yes, true. And also, though, if we're going by the stats, right, of how many chances he's had and how many he's missed, I'm sure there's a statistic out there that says, statistically, that has to change as well, right? Statistically speaking, there's going to have to come a time when he's putting away the chances and missing, you know, less. It can't just stay that way forever. Like, we know he has quality. That's not under... There's no doubt about it. Nunes has quality. But is it working for Arne Slot team? No. Was it working for Klopp? Yes. It was working for Klopp, no problem. Rossi says, think Diaz has the second most goals behind Salah. Yeah, but I'm talking about goals and assists, like. For the last 3 years, since Nunes arrived at the club, only Salah has more goals and assists than him. He's very good, like, he's a very good player. Like, before the start of this season, he had a goal or an assist every fucking, like, what was it, 110 minutes or whatever, which is 1.5 games, so he's a good player, man. It hasn't worked out. I still could. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, you can't keep missing those chances. Reds Rebellion says Nunes would rip the... Yeah, no, he wouldn't probably rip the Saudi League apart. He 100% would tear the Saudi League apart. Absolutely. Nunes will score when he has no time to think. If he has time to think, he misses like Robbie Keane back in the day. Yeah, I agree with that. Whenever he's a real chance taker. I don't think he's a chance maker per se. Well, Robbie Keane, I think the chat is saying not Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane for Liverpool, though. Robbie Keane was, yeah, like fucking 9 out of 10 times for Spurs. For Liverpool, he blew it. I remember the moment that Rafa Benitez decided this isn't going to work. I remember the moment. I remember the exact moment. I think it was against Spurs. It mightn't have been. I think it was against a team in a white jersey, but it was 0-0, and Robbie Keane had a chance to win the game, and all he had to do was kick the ball. That was literally all he had to do was put his foot on the ball, and instead he tried to do that thing where you let it go through your legs and do the back heel, and the ball was gone by the time he was swinging that back heel, and the camera immediately went to Rafa Benitez, and Rafa Benitez just like Rafa Benitez almost became zombie-like, you know, like there was all you could see was the whites of his eyes because his eyes were rolled into the back of his head so far. And I remember thinking, you are never going to play. You're never going to play for Liverpool again. You blew it, buddy. That was sad because I was really excited about him. I was really excited about him when he came to us. Res Rebellion, Morientes, another quality striker we had. Yeah, man. He was like... Morientes was like the prequel to getting Torres, though, you know, because we all got hyped up for Morientes, and then we heard, right, Morientes gone, we're getting Torres, this Torres lad's coming in, and then a lot of people were like, he's just going to be another Morientes. No, his first goal. Do you remember his first goal in his first game against Chelsea? Beautiful cut, like there was a small angle down the left hand side, and he put it in the net, and I remember everybody just going, here we go. This is the kid. This is exciting. Steven Gerrard kept trying to tell everybody, this is the one. This guy is the one. Now, he wasn't as prolific, though, as, say, Suarez. You know? Torres didn't really get near the numbers of Suarez. But he definitely has a aura about him. You know, he definitely has the aura of like, his goals were quality, you know? And his hair. Come on, guys. I used to think highlights were stupid, and then I seen Fernando Torres, and I went, hey, this dude knows highlights. Reds Rebellion, one thing we never struggle with is signing quality strikers. Suarez with Klopp's team would have scored more than Salah. I don't know. Look, I think, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I really don't know about that. That's like, yeah, no, like, I get what you're saying, but, like, Suarez was doing what he done with a good team. That was a good team we had with Suarez, like, but he was a striker, but, like, I don't know if he would do what Salah is able to do, man. I don't know. Like, what was his biggest ever goal scorer and tally for Suarez, like? Yeah, I don't think he... Yes, I'd agree with Reds Rebellion in the chair, and I would literally say Salah is the GOAT. I think he's not just Liverpool's GOAT. I think he's the Premier League GOAT. Like, and the only person who comes close to him is if Ronaldo had have stayed. If Ronaldo had have stayed, if he had have, but he didn't, so he's not. Now Ronaldo, you can go bigger again, and say Ronaldo is the GOAT of all football. Yeah, okay, fair enough, but he's not the GOAT of the Premier League. Rossi says free kicks, dribbling, multiple hat tricks, some halfway goals. Are you trying to tell me that? Are you telling me that fucking Suarez is better than Salah? Is that what you're saying? I know that's not what you're saying. You're not saying Suarez is better than Salah, like. It'd be a hot take. It'd be a hot take. Fair play to you, like. Suarez is one of the best Liverpool players of all time, but no. I wouldn't even say like you're saying free kicks. I'll give you free kicks, but like dribbling, hat tricks, halfway line goals, they're all everything you can say is Mo Salah has done it and more times, you know? Seriously, like, I think maybe the only thing he had, I know Mo Salah has scored 4 as well, right, in a game. And like the idea that Mo Salah isn't as good at dribbling as Luis Suarez is, this isn't, Rossi, come on now. Come on, Rossi, everybody's entitled to an opinion, but I mean, come on. I love that match against, who was it, Norwich, that match against Norwich where he got the perfect hat-trick. Yeah, like, I mean, Suarez is a scorer of amazing goals, alright, like, and he is an amazing goal scorer, but I don't think you can seriously say that Suarez is going to be better than Salah at fucking dribbling, and, you know, like, Salah is a better footballer than Suarez. Salah is a better footballer than Suarez. I mean, in every metric, like, I think you could pretty much measure that out. Just as a 1v1 even, just like, if you look at what Salah has done at all the clubs he played for, Salah is world class, man. The idea that Suarez is better than Salah is a bit nuts, to be honest to me. Bit crazy. Salah has broken every record in the Premier League that any striker ever in the history of the Premier League has ever had, and he's done it from the right hand side, while at the same time breaking the assists record, while at the same time doing more running, more dribbling, more defending than Suarez would have ever done in a season at Liverpool. Ever. There's no way Suarez is putting in the miles or the minutes for Liverpool that Mo Salah puts in. And another thing Suarez would never do for Liverpool is get the fucking results. Salah didn't just do it for Klopp. Salah has now done it this season for a different manager. So the idea that Salah couldn't have done what Salah is doing now for Brendan Rodgers while Suarez was in the team is mental. Salah, we're not talking about here whether Salah could or couldn't do a thing. We're imagining whether someone else who already played in the Premier League could have done a thing, even though they have a record of not doing that thing. And then you're saying, yeah, but if he was playing with a different manager, he could have done that thing. I don't think so. I think Salah has proven that it doesn't matter who his manager is, he's able to do that thing. And he's able to do it for 7 seasons in a row. We got it. Clock set at 25 seconds. It's Liverpool 0. Nobody cares 1. I'll hit the play here when we sync it up. We're good there. Yeah, that's okay. Sanchez is locked out on wide. Chelsea players tackling each other with 22 seconds, 23 seconds, 24, and we press play. The match has officially begun. Second half, Harvey Elliott in possession, gives it away straight away with a bad pass to Curtis Jones. Suarez had anger and head loss issues will always hinder players. Great player, but I do not... That's a good point, Reds Rebellion, yeah, as well. Look at the fucking red cards and just disgraceful behaviour from Suarez as well. I don't think you can compare Suarez to fucking Mo Salah. They're two very different styles of play, but also one of them is the greatest player in the history of the Premier League, and it's not even a question. And like Suarez isn't even in anybody's argument of whether they're the greatest player of all time in the Premier League. It's never. Suarez isn't mentioned. Liverpool's greatest goal scorer or whatever, yeah, he's in that conversation, but he's never in the conversation for Premier League's greatest ever. And Mo Salah is literally the locked-in GOAT of the Premier League. So I just don't think we can seriously say that Suarez is a better player than Salah. But you can have a personal opinion of it, fair enough, but I just think objectively he's not. Anyway, here we go. It's Gakpo going to win a free kick there right in front of the ref. Ref says yes. Rossi says go back, look at the goals and his highlights. He picked the ball out of the sky with the keeper on his shoulder and rolled the ball around the keeper. Absolutely. That was good. I remember Mane done the same thing. Mane done exactly the same thing as that in the Champions League against fucking Bayern Munich. But Mane is not better than Mo Salah. He never has been. He's done things that are better. People have done things. Ibrahimovic has scored some of the best goals of all time, ever. Nobody will score the goals like he scored. But he's not in the conversation for best player anywhere, in any league, ever. You get what I'm saying? Like, Suarez has done amazing things, but he's not a better player than like, when you were talking about these, it's like when people talk about Vidic, Rio Ferdinand versus Van Dijk. They're not even in the same conversation. Van Dijk is up there with the Italian greats and the GOATs, the Cannavaro. He's not up there with Vidic and Van Dijk and all. This is the same thing that you're doing. You're by comparing Suarez, by saying that you think Suarez is better than Salah, you're dragging Salah down. You're dragging him down into a league table of players that he doesn't even belong in, and then you're picking out like one or two things that the people in there done and saying he never did that. No, Salah's in a totally different league to fucking Luis Suarez, man. Absolutely totally different league. And Mane, you can have an argument about whether Mane or Suarez were better, or Hazard or Suarez. You know, these kind of players that are in the number 2 bracket. But there's 5 or 6 players that are in the number 1 bracket, like Henry and stuff, and you don't compare those players to Suarez. Mo should have took a shot. He should have took a blast. He's looking for the assist. He wants to break the record. And now Chelsea have the counter on. It's a pass outside of the boot. It's going to be in the box. It's a shot. Oh, Wataru Endo's in there cleaning up. Come on, Wataru. Rossi says Suarez had more around goals from different ways. Salah, 80% of his goals is coming from the right-hand side and shooting on his left. Problem is you can't stop him. Rossi, Salah plays from the right hand side, dude. Of course, most of everything he does is from the right hand side. But he does it more than Suarez used to do it. And he's got more spectacular goals than Suarez as well. And then you say, no, Mane did not do that. I know what goal you're talking about. He didn't do the Suarez done. I'll send the link. Yeah, but I'm saying Mane done the same thing. He plucked the ball out of the sky, took a touch, brought it around the keeper who was closing him down, and then dinked it over Manuel Neuer, who at the time was the best player in the world. That goal is better than Suarez's goal. But that doesn't make Mane or Suarez better than Salah. I'm sorry, chat. I mean, it's a personal thing, obviously. You can personally think of it. Objectively, it's no. No. They're not in the same league. Oh my God. Trent just got absolutely murked right on the byline, guys. And then he got carried away and he makes a terrible pass. Hate that, bro. You wasted all that sprint. That was good sprinting you were doing. Right, come on, Elliot. Come on, Elliot and Curtis. Those two could be on the chopping block. Both of them, you know that? Elliot and Curtis. Here's Mo now into the box. On his left. Beating Correa. That's going to be a pen, ref, no? Ref, he's fucking chopping him down, ref. Yeah. Rossi says, no, Suarez won way harder than Mane. Yeah, well, like one of them was against Bayern Munich and one of them was against fucking Wolves or whatever, so I don't know. Yeah, like I think really what's happening is like you're just forgetting some of the things that Salah has done. Really, like you're remembering this goal that Suarez did, but I think you're just forgetting some of the stuff that Salah has done. Man, like Salah has literally walked some of the best teams in the world. He's walked around them, balls and buried balls into the like Man City, fucking all the big teams, everybody. I don't know. For me, no, it's not even a comparison. It's fair enough if you like him, but not for me. I like him too, but he's not. Suarez isn't as good as Salah. He's not even in the same stratosphere, bro. Not even in the same solar system. 50-50 right now. And I'm not talking about the chances. I'm talking about the time, chat. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Nobody cares. We're just here to see if Salah can break that record. I think he just needs 2 more, is it? 2 more assists. Is it just 1 more assist he needs? 1 more goal or assist and that's it. He breaks another record. Come on. Woo. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Suarez. I mean, Salah just became the highest scoring foreign player of all time as well. Yeah. Offside, ref. Van Dijk got away with a big one there, didn't he? That was a real bad challenge. I know he didn't mean it, but we shouldn't be going by whether people mean it or not. That's a bad pass. Cody can get to that, actually. He's going to have to go... Nah, he's going to let it play. You can sense the lack of urgency, though, altogether, can't you? Yeah. Four subs at the same time, maybe. Maybe. The chat arguing with me. I didn't even get to take my half-time break. Chat, what the hell? I don't know what to do now. I'm all discombobulated. Bursting. I'm bursting, chat. I usually use my break time. Simicas into the middle, back to Van Dijk. Liverpool will be very happy with a draw here, I think, man. I think they'll be very happy with a draw here. Rossi says, agree with me or I'm unsubscribing. Rossi, you think I'm just going to start agreeing with people for subscribers? Of course I am. Suarez is the GOAT. It's easy. It's easily done. Who would even argue that, man? Jason Glennon says his foot was flat on the floor. Yeah, that's true. That's why I don't think he'd meant to do it, but still, it was nasty. He could break a metatarsal doing that. Do you remember with the World Cup and Wayne Rooney broke his metatarsal and then we all learned what a metatarsal was? And then people started making claims that they're breaking metatarsals in their hands. And then I was like, wait, hold on. Are just all those little things that like link your bones to your like fingers and toes and shit, are they all just metatarsals? So now I'm back in the not really knowing what it is again. Like I thought for 100% I knew what it was. Now I'm not really sure. Like I could Google it. But I mean, who has time for that, chat? I'm too busy Googling other stuff. Mo Salah. Great ball in. It's going to be a free kick. Ref, what are we doing? What are we doing, ref? I literally don't care, but what are we doing? That's crazy. Why are you here? Ah, well done, Kanate. Well done, Kanate. Oh. Do you know what I just remembered? It's a fucking bank holiday, isn't it? And you know, that advertising just hit me hard right there. That bottle of Singa beer just going across that backboard there. And now I'm looking at like the head of a pint of beer. Oh, this is working. Do people know how good advertising works? Because that just worked on me. I'm dying for a drink now. Wow, that worked on me. I might go and get a Guinness Zero. YouTube, it's a Guinness Zero. You get what I'm saying? Zero, yeah. Rossi says, had Kanate and Sore and he didn't start. It's breaking me heart, man. If you look over my shoulder right here, I have him as well. And I have Darwin, and I put them both in the arena, and they didn't start. And I have Alisson in goal, and I wouldn't mind. My arena start was quite powerful here. I'll pop it real quick there. This match doesn't really matter anyway. But have a look. There's my Sore for this. If you don't know, if anybody in the chat doesn't know what this is, Sore.com, I'll drop a link in the chat there. We'll all get free money for it. It'll be mad crack. But this is right now what I'm working with, yeah. So that's my score right now. Not great. Not great. Chelsea are about to go 2-0 up. Oh, it's blocked. It's gone in. It's an OG. It's 2-0 to Chelsea. Who cares? Seriously. Who cares? I don't even know. It was a crappy OG. But, yeah, so that's my Sawyer team right there. So another goal has gone in against Alisson, which isn't great for my team. But, like, yeah, what can you do? Now, I have 5 or 6 other teams with different Liverpool players in them. So maybe they're doing more better, but that's the main team right now. That's the arena team. That's the one that I put all the beans in. Put all the beans behind. So here we go. It's Palmer. He takes it around to the outside on the right hand side. Beats Simicast easy enough. Low ball in. It's brilliant first block. Oh, and then it's Van Dijk into the testicles of Kanate. Oh, I mean, into the testicles of Kwanzaa. Big old Christmas balls. You got him right in his big old Christmas balls. It's a solid OG. Solid OG. It's absolutely nothing to do with Chelsea. It's Van Dijk blasts it straight off Kwanzaa. Endo tries to. He tries to, and then he realises it's going to be an OG, so he says no. It's 2-0 to Chelsea. Nobody cares. The Liverpool fans have gotten louder in Stamford Bridge. Arne Slot. Here we go. Here's Darwin. Come on. Right, so he's coming on from my Sawyer team right now. Let's go, Darwin's there, baby. We've seen him come on and score too, guys. Well done, Trent, mate. Enjoy, mate. Don't say nothing until after the parade, because everybody will boo you on that bus, and we don't want that. Say nothing until after the parade, mate. Rossi's getting Bradley on the field now for the Sawyer team. Very nice. We got Jota coming off. Jota's coming off. Darwin's coming on. I had Jota in a different team, but that's one of the second ones. It doesn't really matter. I just hope I don't get relegated. I was in Division 2 with one of my limited teams. Although I got promoted with my rear team, guys. And Sawyer had a full rear team. And they all got, like, big scores. All 60 plus. But Cečić let me down. He got a yellow card in the last minute. 25 points. Idiot. He's going to be great. I hope he comes back to Liverpool next season, though. This is going to be a red. Oh, it's a fucking straight red. What happened? Is that red? Oh, man. My eyes are shot, lads. Chat, my eyes are shot. I thought that was a straight red card. Oh, let's have a look. Studs down. Let's slide comes in. Oh! VAR might have a look at that, boys. VAR might have a look. Can they change a yellow? They can't change a yellow, can they? They can suggest a red, can they? Chat, I'm pretty sure they can upgrade it, yeah. Endo's getting a bit beefy about it. Kwanzaa is saying, look, bro, I hardly even play, bro. Don't be angry at me. You expect me to make clean tackles? I hardly even get a game here, man. This is basically a pity game here, man, you know. Rest of these cunts won the league. Darwizi's going to come on and score the hat-trick. Come on, Darwizi. Here he is, look. This is what I mean, though. Look where he's picking up that ball, Darwin. And then Allison blows his load. Get Kelleher in there. Sub Kelleher on. Come on, fuck it. Darwin putting the afterburners on now. Can he catch him? Don't think so. Bradley straight away getting into the game here. Oh, look, he's doing no-look passes out here, man. No way. Can't be letting them do that. They're not that fucking good. Again. Liverpool players fucking have magnets on their nuts today, and the ball is made of steel. It's a great pass from who was it? Neto. Great pass from Neto to the back post there. Nobody jumping for it. I mean, in fairness, Enzo probably did jump, and that just made him the same height as everybody that he was standing beside. Ah, that's not fair. I'm sorry. I apologise. I apologise. I'm sorry. Oh man, I really want to get a can of Guinness Zero now. Just remembered it's a bank holiday. You know, I'd totally forgotten. Ooh, I know I got a... my parents won this new barbecue chat. They won this fucking... They won it like in the... You know those things you're in Centra or whatever. And you get the... Oh, if you buy this fucking thing here, you get put into the raffle or whatever. Yeah, right, they buy it. And it's from all the Centras, so you never really think about it. And then they win the thing. It's like fucking 1,200 quid. Oh, man. What a barbecue. It's unbelievable. But then, so straight away, I was like, so what are you doing with the old barbecue that you have already? And my mom was like, you can have it. So I went down to get it. Now, it's not in the best of nick or whatever. But it all works, you know? Yeah, that's what I done. I washed it all out and then I just fucking... cleaned it. Yeah, like I cleaned it all up. Then this morning, I just got up and I fucking... it was dry. It's gas. No, it's gas. Yeah. So I just got up this morning and I went out and I just cooked a lot of sausages on it. You know, just like black as fuck sausages. Oh yeah. I felt like I was smoking the sausages when I was eating them. Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. But I would like. It's just that I'm lazy. I'm kind of lazy with stuff like that. But I would like a charcoal smoker barbecue. I know they're a lot more effort. Oh, Bradley is in the box. Cut it back. Go on, Bradley. Oh, it's good play from Bradley. All the way up the right hand side, pressing hard. Beats his man, cuts in. He has the pass right there in front of him. The pass from Mo is right on, but he doesn't get the power right. Well, it's more the angle. I take that back. He doesn't get the angle right. Bradley's quality though. He is quality. We can't deny that he has excellent traits for a right back. He will never be the passer that Trent is. But again, we don't need to replace Trent. We just need to replace... We need to find someone with that kind of outlet, you know, in a different position. Yeah. But they are out there, though. Oh, this is good football. All the way back. It's going to be Bradley again. Oh, he goes for Darwin in the middle. Come on, Red. 62 minutes gone. We can do this shit. After this one, I'm going to run down and grab a can of Guinness chat. Sorry, not sorry. He'll have to forgive me. I usually would do anything like this during half time, but the chat's been so good today. It's great. Didn't want to leave, you know. Never want to give you up. Ball in from Simicast. Beats the first man. It's Van Dijk. It's a good header. It's too much mustard on it. It's going to go over the bar. Sorry, Van Dijk. No goal for you today. Only a Premier League winners medal. That seems to be the... This is the first time in history where, like, a team is only winning the Premier League. You know? Like, all these other fans are saying, only the Premier League. It's like, excuse me? Yeah, but you just only won the Premier... Like, it's funny because... Say Man United fans say, start in February, start going, Liverpool are on for a quadruple, they'll never do it. And it's like, well, you're the only one saying they're on for a quadruple. And then they don't do it. And it's like, haha, didn't even do the quadruple. Oh, wow, they didn't do that thing that's never been done before. I guess they're shite then. And all the way to the point now where it's like, oh, you're only winning the Premier League. Get out of town. That's a great tackle. That's a great tackle. Well done, Curtis. Could have been trouble there. Ooh. Had to get a touch on that one. Right, guys, I'm going to grab it. Give me 2 seconds, alright? Give me 2 minutes. No, it'll be 1 minute. Hope they don't score. Oh no! I need a little nozzle. I'll be back in a second. And we're back in the room. I'm doing audio checks to make sure this has been working. Oh yeah, it's working. That's good. That's good. 66-36. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0. Who cares? Rossi in the chat says Skirtle would be better with Klopp's team than Van Dijk is. Yes, I agree, Rossi. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. I 100% agree. Reds Rebellion says Salah is taking up a central position quite a bit in this match. Yeah, I think he's trying to spread that ball left and right. I think he wants that assist, dude. Big time. Simicast trying to do it all himself. It's not going to work out today for him. He could be another one on the chopping block. I could see Robbo getting a 1-year extension contract to be the backup for whoever the new guy is. You know, to not necessarily to be the backup, but almost to be like a role model, a coach, a teacher. We gotta find Van Dijk's replacement as well, don't we? I mean, you could say it is Kanate, and that's fair enough, but we still need another one. Here's Mo, cuts in from the left as Mo Salah dinks into the back. It's Darwin Núñez. Oh no! It's Darwin, man! What are you doing? I'm fucking sitting here in front of the world, fucking bigging you up, you dickhead. What are you doing to me? He's onside. It's a great run. Oh, Darwin. Darwin. I don't know how much more I can do it for. Like, come on, Darwin, mate. What are you doing to me? Oh, no. I never fucking turned it on. Got this little machine that you turn on. You put it on top of your can of Guinness and it makes your Guinness all like the pub. Your Guinness Zero. YouTube. My Guinness Zero. It makes my Guinness Zero be the same as the pub. But I've always suspected that the whole too pour of a Guinness thing, I've always suspected it's just a load of marketing gobbledygook, you know? Just a load of old gobbledygook. Like, I wonder, like, if you drink it when it's all just falling down, you know the way it looks like it's falling down, you know? Like snow or whatever. It looks like it's more creamy at that moment. It looks like it would be a more creamy experience at that moment. But we're all, you know, in the, oh, you gotta wait 73 seconds. I don't know. Maybe, like, I mean, do other ones do it? Does Murphy's do it? Or, like, Bass? Or whatever? Do they do a Beamish? Do you have to do it with that? Or do you just pour that and scrape the top of it and blast it in? Well, McGregor's good at the marketing, so he would have done the 2-pour thing as well with his stout. Liverpool putting on a bit of pressure here. Nothing really much coming of it. Nobody really willing to put anything on the line in this game, which is fair enough. You can't ask that much of them. Simicast seems to be listening to what I'm saying and saying, no, I'm willing to kick this dude. I'll fucking kick this dude right here. Jason Glenn says, great clearance by Núñez, just as good as... yeah. It was a good one, alright. Rossi, it's not even that I have a Guinness... it's not... I have that Guinness mechanical thing, not even close to the pub one. Yeah, I know. It does look good, though. It definitely looks more better than when you just one pour out of another can. But that's what I mean. Is the whole Guinness thing... Is the 2-point pour just a way to get a really good looking Guinness? Whereas if you just do it in one, it tastes the same. It's just over... I feel like if you do it in one, it'll just overflow the glass and you have to scrape some off. So if you do this whole waiting thing, you know? Oh, here we go. Go on, Dizzy. Oh, Darren. Ooh. But I mean, look, have a look at this. This looks like a good kind of Guinness, a good pint of Guinness. You see, it's falling down there right now. Now this is Guinness Zero, guys. Guinness Zero, obviously YouTube. It's Guinness Zero. But you see the way it's falling down. That looks really creamy there when it's drifting down the glass. Alright, look, Darwizzy. I feel like Darwin's going to get a goal here. We might not come back, but I feel like he's going to get a goal. Ross says, hard to find a good pint of Guinness here in Vancouver compared to almost anywhere. Well, yeah. And then Reds Rebellion, too erratic. That should have been on target at least. Oh well, this match has no relevance. Exactly, it has zero relevance. But you're 100% right. He should have put that on target. I feel like he was listening to the show, on a, you know, sitting on the bench listening to Finch streams, and he's like, I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm 100% going to prove him wrong. He says, statistically, I have to start scoring. I'm going to prove him wrong. That's red cards. Where's the fucking match score gone? What's going on, guys? What does the match score on the screen say? 1 or 2? It says 1, does it? I'm looking at YouTube here. It still says 1, but my one says 2. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Bingo. Fixed it. Who cares anyway? You know? Liverpool, the 75th minute is coming up, so Liverpool are going to get the contractually obliged goal. Oh, man, I said that a couple of weeks ago. Literally... Trent came on at the 73rd minute. Oh, he said it, and then the clock fell onto the 75th minute, and he put it in the back of the net. I couldn't fucking believe it. This is a great ball from Jones out to the left for Gakpo. Gakpo has Darwin in the middle. It's gone over the top of everybody. It's going to be Cucurella to put it out for a corner. It's going to be a corner. Rossi says, yeah, that one looks good. It does look good. So that's it after it settles. Look, pretty good, pretty decent. That looks a pub thing. Now, I do need to get some Guinness glasses, I'll be honest. I know it's totally psychological, but it does taste better out of a Guinness glass. Reds Rebellion says, Maka instantly making an impact. World Cup winner, Premier League winner. Come on. He's going to do these things. Ball in. It's gone to the back post. Oh! Kwanzaa with a chance. Not used to the ball falling to his feet like that. Doesn't react quickly enough. Chelsea have a chance to break. Cheers, champions. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cold. Woo! It's ice cold. Right, what are we? 73 minutes in. Who cares 2? Champions 0. Arsenal will be quaking in their boots looking at this. They will be quaking in their boots. Dropping out of the European spaces. It's only 4 points away from Arsenal. If Arsenal drop 4 points, they could be out of Europe. Unless they win it, obviously. But I mean, three weeks ago, people were talking about a fucking title challenge, guys. Still being on. Oh, it's only 10 points. Last 10 minutes possession. Liverpool 82%. Chelsea 18%. Means nothing, sure. It makes sense. Chelsea are winning 2-0. Why would they be? They're not going to be busting the nut to hold possession. Alisson looking for a little dinker into the middle. It's over Salah's head. Darwin's done well. He's battling for it. Bradley does well. So it was like different team when the subs come on though altogether. Like Szoboszlai and Maka just completely changed the game altogether. What do you think Szoboszlai is worth nowadays, chat? He has to be worth 60 mil, right? He would have to be worth 60. It's a hell of a good business model by FSG, isn't it? They do very well. It's all this Moneyball stuff, right? They're still doing the Moneyball stuff. Res Rebellion says Bradley is so good. He is. He's really great. He's really great. Maybe he can get better at the passing. It would be amazing if his passing got as good as Trent's. that would be unbelievable. Just as a right back, he's quality. Great replacement for Trent. He's already there, built into the squad. Oh, Mo with the brilliant cutback for Bradley. Oh, he's going to win a corner kick. Rossi says PSG win the Champions League and Spurs the Europa League, end the trophy due, and they will sack their manager. I hope Spurs win it. I hope they win it. I don't think he will get sacked if they win it, because it will be their most successful season for like 30 or 40 years. And I don't think PSG are going to win the Champions League. I think PSG are fucking super overrated. I think Liverpool should have destroyed them 5-1 at home in the second game. I think everybody forgets about the chances we had in that game. Like, literally. People talk about PSG beating Liverpool as if it was a handy thing that they done. Man, we should have beat them 5-1. They're good, but they're not that fucking good, man. Even the other night against Arsenal the other night, they weren't even that good. They had like the first 25 minutes they were good, and then they were all right. I don't know. I tell you, no, I don't think they're that good. Like, I think they're overrated. PSG, super overrated. They're playing super well, but like people are talking about them as if they're like this super high level fucking. They're not. I think Arsenal could beat them 2-3-1 at home. I mean, Aston Villa fucking beat them, man. You know? So did we beat them as well. So did Arsenal have already beat them. You know? The only people who didn't beat them, I think, was Man City. Right, Salah out on the right hand side. Is he going to shoot? He's looking for that assist. He still wants it. Tsimikas to Darwin. Back to Tsimikas. Back to Darwin. No, going to the back post. It's Mo! Oh! He can't get the curl on the header. It's straight across the face of goal. There's nobody else in there to clean up off it. Come on, guys. Come on! That's on. So, Darwin probably would have been off, yeah. Yeah. Maybe Darwin would have been offside, though, I think, maybe. This one on at a good time for you, Rossi, huh? Must be handy enough where you're going to be finishing this one in the afternoon. Before the afternoon, probably before 12 p.m, is it? Nice one. Ah, look at... Champions! He's clapping them, in fairness. Well done. It's a fine little bit of pettiness right there. You joined the wrong team. You're getting subbed off, and you joined the wrong team. Maresca delighted with himself. 8:30 a.m. kickoff time. Man, last time I was on holidays in Boston. Maybe that's the same. Or maybe you're on the other side, actually. But anyway, like that, it was... By 1 o'clock in the day, all the football was done and dusted. Just waking up at the weekend in Boston, just sitting there from 7:30 in the morning, and we're watching football. Great. Fantastic! And it's free! Makes it even better. Right, guys, you've got 10 minutes. What are we going to do? Smash long balls. Okay, I'm down with that. I can work with that. It's gone around the corner. It's a really good ball. Edweke there putting the afterburners on. He's up against Tsimikas and Van Dijk. He's beating them both. The ball's going to fall again for Endo. He gives it across the side. Oh, it's a great save from Alisson. McAgrav and Sobo is our best midfield. I like Jones too. Endo and Elliott will be two players who most likely get moved. Yeah, Endo 100%. I think a lot of people will be surprised. I know Jones is the Liverpool lad and all, but I don't know if he'll make the cut, to be honest with you. If you look at what Slot done with his last club, I mean, like, he was 1 point off winning the league, and then they went into the summertime, and he fucking let go 17 players, guys. So we'll see. I don't know if Jones will make the cut. There might be internal pressure to keep Jones maybe a little bit, you know, for the marketing, and with Trent leaving, you don't want to have absolutely no Scousers on the team. But yeah, we'll see. But I mean, McAgrav and Sobo, yeah, absolutely, that's our best lineup. We could make it better though, I guess. mean, Gravenberch just turned out to be so good. So we don't even need to talk about getting a new defensive midfielder. Maybe new backup if Endo drops out, which he probably will. But we have Bachechi has had a full season playing as a starting defensive midfielder for Las Palmas. Oh, wow, Palmer just nearly scored a fucking unbelievably impossible goal. Wow, he didn't mean it. It was crazy. He hit it with the outside of his foot. No, he hit it with the inside of his left foot. Oh, he did mean it. That was a shot. I didn't think it was a shot at first, but I think it is. He does mean it, look. Oh, hard look. Apparently we're hot on the heels of Stiller. Angelo Stiller. Slot does not care about players' feelings. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He doesn't care. He doesn't care as well. Like if you're the local lad or whatever, I don't think he cares about any of that. I think he just cares about figuring out how to make things better. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there is internal pressure to have a Scouser in the club. You know, I think that does matter. Especially if Trent is leaving, you don't want two of them to leave. You know? But we'll see. I don't think it could turn around for Trent, personally. I don't think it can happen, but stranger things have happened, right? Oh, Chorizo's getting his game. Here we go, guys. The fastest player on the whole squad, apparently. Fastest player in the whole squad, and he doesn't get his game. 82 minutes gone now. Slot out there trying to pretend like he gives a shit, look. Must be hard trying to pretend like you care. You know, it's like being at someone's funeral that you didn't know. Oh yeah, no, it's terrible, yeah. It was a great lad. It was a great 3 points that we could have had here today. Didn't work out. But sure, we'll move on to the next one. You know what's funny though? Arsenal fans be going, yeah, look at this, Liverpool getting smacked and we could probably get 3 points, but Van Dijk and like this might, the feeling of losing might just sting enough that they'd be like putting all efforts in against Arsenal. Oh, after not really giving a shit about this one, like. Oh, it's a great tackle from Jones. Jones putting the studs in. Gets the ball. It's going to be Salah. Oh, he's going to get a corner from this. No. Keeps possession. It's a bad back pass. Can he keep it in? He does. Bradley does well. And he turns and beats his man. That's going to be a free kick. Ref says play on. Ball goes out to the left to Salah. He's going to win a corner kick. He's going to get himself a corner kick. It's a corner kick. Now, if Chelsea did lose this now, it'd be a bad day for Chelsea. Like if they were to draw here, that would be horrific for Chelsea right now. I don't think it's going to happen. But it would be really damning. It would be damning. I think that would be the end of their Champions League dream, to be honest. We'll see. Can Burge do it? Maka puts the hand up. Ball's coming in. It's a good one. It's Verge and he fucking did it! Are you fucking taking the piss? Are you fucking taking the piss? Are you taking the piss, bro? Virgil van Dijk. McAllister comes on. World Cup winner. Premier League winner. Pings the ball into the 6-yard box and Virgil van Dijk pushes everybody out the way. Says, I'm going to take this one, lads. Leave it to me. Bang! And he buries it. It's beautiful. It's like a bullet. Well done, Virg, mate. Enjoy that. So Virgil van Dijk has more fucking clean sheets than whoever has the most clean sheets. And now he has the more goals. Like, he has more goals than John Terry now as well. You know that, right? So whenever someone says to you, yeah, no, John Terry is better, though, because of the amount of goals that he got. Excuse me. Virgil van Dijk has more, bitch. Red's Rebellion said, interest in this one. I've read the first sentence before I continue. Red's Rebellion says, I'm hoping we sign Frimpong. Not as right back, obviously. Him down the right wing would be immense. I think Salah may play as a 10 next season. Two things that you're saying, super interesting. Salah as a 10, I think Salah could play as a 9 next season. Oh, wow. Palmer tries to curl a cracker in there. Allison says, no. But I think Salah could play as the striker next season. Do you remember Ronaldo for his last season at Real Madrid? And he just went completely central? I think Salah could do that. And then we could replace Salah. Not replace him. I don't mean that. But I just mean then get the new right winger. And you're saying Frimpong, yeah. But again, I think the thing with Frimpong is I don't think he's that is. I would like to have a better. If Trent isn't staying, right? We can't make another Trent. We can't find another Trent. So let's just get a solid right back. Do you know what I mean? Bradley seems to be the guy for me, man. Bradley seems to be the guy. So you're right. If we are getting Frimpong, it shouldn't be to replace the right back. Yeah, look, Reds Rebellion says we get more out of Salah with a position change. Exactly. Like Ronaldo's last 2 seasons at Real. It was perfect for him. So the centre back go. We really need 3 world class centre backs, and they need to be, Van Dijk is going to play every minute next season, and so we need to swap Konate with maybe that new guy off Brentford or whatever they're talking about. But whoever it is though is they're actually really they're Van Dijk's replacement really is what we need to buy, and they're going to have to learn to be Van Dijk's replacement by interchanging with Konate. But the idea will be for whoever we get and Konate to be the future of the two. You could almost say that Konate already is the new Van Dijk, and we need a new Konate almost. Konate's been working with him for a few years. I remember how excited I was when we seen that when we heard we bought this French kid. Do you remember? See this French defender that we bought? I was like, who the fuck is this fucking tank? Look at the fucking size of this kid. What age is he? 19. What? And he's actually turned out. This is one of the few times when the hype has worked out. Konate is brilliant, man. It's 2-1 here. Chelsea have 3 minutes to not totally fuck it in the ass. Sorry for the bad language, chat. Frimpong, quick like lightning. Both him and Bradley down the right. Yeah. Frimpong would be. That's why. So Frimpong would be good with the as the right winger, and then just move Salah into the striker position like what Ronaldo used to do. That's what I think anyway. But again, this is just a fucking football manager 1997 brain talking. I think as well this summer I think I'm gonna invest in like one of those football clubs, My Super League football club or whatever. It looks like a hell of a lot of fun. Oh. Come on, Liverpool, let's ruin their day here. Frimpong plays right wing for Netherlands. And I think Frimpong played right wing for Arsenal way back in the day, Reds. I don't know if you remember, but I think he played for Arsenal a long time ago under Arsene Wenger. Unless there's another Frimpong. Probably a different. But I think it's the same one though, I think. He's obviously young, right, Frimpong? He's still 26, 27 only. He came from City's academy. Yeah, but did he play for Arsenal under... Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different Frimpong. 89 minutes. It's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. No, so this is not the same Frimpong. Okay. Emmanuel Frimpong, is that his name? Emmanuel Frimpong? Maybe it's not Emmanuel Frimpong though. He's probably 45 years old now, is he? It's probably his son. I'm old as well, Reds. You need to remember that. I'm an old man. I'm a goddamn old man. Cheers, guys. It's a bank holiday here in Ireland and England. So enjoy it, everybody. We got a bit of sunshine. I got 2 big fat steaks I'm going to go outside and throw onto the barbecue tonight with some corn on the cobs and some boiled potatoes. I get those little baby potatoes, and I just boil them and I leave the skins on. Then I cut them out and I put butter in there. Oh yeah, then wrap them in tinfoil. Oh yeah. Little buttery delights. Really, the potato is just an excuse for me to drink melting butter, you know? Jeremy Frimpong. Ah, yes, okay. Okay, totally different guy. That's not good. Right, 90 minutes and 40 seconds of 5 minutes extra time. Can Liverpool spoil Chelsea's day here? It'd be pretty funny if they did. Corn on the cob with butter and salt is too underrated. So good. Absolutely, man. Again, corn on the cob. It's another vessel, another way for me to transport melting butter into my mouth. Melted butter is the... It's like if the devil came up with a beverage to drink, it would be melted butter, you know? It's beautiful and it will kill you instantly. Again, popcorn is just another excuse to lick melted butter off your fingers. Melted butter is one of the world's most beautiful things, and also one of the world's most devastatingly terrible things. So they say, you know, so they say. I don't know what to believe. Am I taking these vaccines? Am I eating this butter? What's happening? What am I doing here? You know, I don't know. I'm not a butter doctor. I'm not a cow churner. Man United have officially announced that they're safe from relegation, guys. And also could possibly have a more successful season than Chelsea, Everton, Newcastle, fucking Arsenal. Wow. Well, yeah, actually. And I firmly believe Arsenal could beat PSG away from home. Yeah, and then if they definitely could beat Barca. Well, Barca look bogey at the back, don't they? You can see a lot of goals, like. But your man, that guy, Yamin Lamal, holy smokes, guys. This kid might be the real deal. I think the Hendrick fella was like Real Madrid trying to buy their own Lamine Yamal, you know? I don't think he's as good. Peace. I don't think he's as good as Yamal. Here's Salah, bad touch in the box, gonna lose it. Butter to melted butter is coke to crack. Butter to melted butter is coke to crack. It's like when you put your heroin on the spoon. Like, you could just sniff that heroin, you know? But if you melt it down, baby. Obviously, when I say heroin, I mean female superhero, obviously, as well, chat. Just get that into the script there so the AI reads back over it and says everything is okay. Who's taking the horse to France? What are we going to France for? To get the butter. To get the butter, son. I never got that ad as well. If Red, you probably don't get that. Who's taking the horse to France? Ah, terrible pass there from the midfield from Jones. Gets cut out immediately by Cucurella of all people. Look at his hair flowing. With your fritlocks flowing in the... Well, look at Bradley acting a maggot. Bradley's ready for this. He's laughing at him. He's a big lad, isn't he, Bradley? Didn't realise he was so tall. He's a big boy. I was tempted, chat, to just... I was very tempted to just... Because it was a nice day today and I was going to just fucking not worry about this because it literally doesn't matter. So I have to admit, I was very tempted to just watch the Guard of Honor and then just finish the stream. I was going to just leave the clock up. But, oh, shit! God, it's just giving away a penalty. It's going to be a penalty to Chelsea in the last 10 seconds of the game. Chelsea are very happy with it. Very happy with it. I don't think anybody else gives a shit. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it's a fair penalty. He got there first, ref. Classic pen. Like, he's definitely fallen all day, but I mean, he gets the touch. It's a classic penalty. Fair play. Maresca is loving it. He needs these 3 points big time. Rossi say, "K boys, I'm out. Enjoy your day till next week." Rossi, it's always a pleasure. We will see you next week for that Guard of Honor, baby. But yeah, sorry, I got cut off there because they got the penalty. But I was just very tempted to just stream the Guards of Honor for the rest of the season. Just because this takes up a lot of time, you know. I just like doing this as a hobby, like. Although next season I might get one of those little links in the video. You know, one of those links that you click that's like buy me a coffee or whatever. Just for the see. Red Rebellion says, Troy, butter, garlic, oregano, coarse salt and coarse black pepper plus steamed tomatoes plus a pinch of sugar. Then blintz it all up once the tomatoes are done. Best tomato sauce ever. My mouth is watering, Reds. I gotta tell you. And my mouth is absolutely watering. As Cole Palmer scores that goal, nobody gives a shit. Only Cole Palmer. My mouth is filling up. It's filling up here with saliva at the sounds of all those delicious things he said. Garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, tomatoes. Ooh, tomatoes are... I mean, let's face it, people. Tomatoes are underrated, alright? I know, I don't want to get into the depths of, like, vegetables and fruits, but I know this is supposed to be a sports channel, but tomatoes are underrated, okay? Like, there's even people out there who say, I don't like tomatoes, but they eat, like, lasagnas and spaghetti bolognese and all, you know? Because they mightn't like the physical texture of a tomato, but the flavour that a tomato can bring to something else. Oh my god. Oh, amazing. I used to do this thing where I'd make a sandwich and then I'd just put a layer of like unbuttered bread in the middle and I'd put tomatoes on that layer and then I'd finish off the sandwich, whatever, and I'd put it in the fridge, and then overnight the middle layer of the sandwich would like absorb all the tomato juice. So the next day when you're eating the sandwich, it's like a big floppy tomato flavoured piece of bread in the middle. Oh my god. Delicious. Delicious. Right, ref blew the whistle. Well done, Chelsea. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody gives a shit, only Arsenal. Okay, boys, great stream tonight. Absolutely top notch. I have a barbecue to go and cook, and Reds has me now. I'm definitely putting a full tomato out on this barbecue right now, and then I'm going to cover it in salt and pepper. It's going to be delicious. Not a great result, but I mean, literally nobody cares, right? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Nobody cares. We get that next Guard of Honor next week. Until then, everybody, thank you for being here. Jason, Reds Rebellion, Rossi. Who else was here earlier? Yep, we got you all. Ash was in the stream as well. Guys, thank FC Benny was here as well earlier. Thank you everybody for being with us. We got 3 more of these beautiful Guards of Honor to go. So we'll enjoy them all together, and I'll see you guys in a week's time. Thank you for being here, and we will be back next week.
Patrick's Athletic.
Have you been a Pats fan all your life?
I have, yeah.
And do you go to all the matches?
St. Patrick's
I
Athletic.
used to, but not as much as I used to go, you know.
Who is your favourite Pats player?
The fella in the green and white shirt.
Okay, and Pats, they haven't been doing too well this season. Do you think they're going to do well this season?
It's just taking a break, you know, for next season, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, keep the good men on the bench. Then, bam, Bob's your uncle, Mary's your auntie.
Do you think it's important for like Irish people to support our own soccer league?
I do, yeah. I don't believe in all that, like the Premier League and all, you know. Like, I follow Man United. We should be following our own side, yeah. But then, now, I might be getting into politics. Then, like, they say, oh, we don't want the Queen over here. But yet they follow the Queen's football teams. It's actually a good point, you know what I'm trying to say? So I just think they're all hypocrites, like. It's actually a good point.
You lost yourself inside a scene.
Chandler just scored for his 1-0. Good touch. Oh, hello. That's boy Jake Gallagher. He's on the dancing on ice. He was there. I gave him 7. It was a cracking little pirouette. It's just livened me right up, that has. He's been watching dancing on ice, hasn't he? What he did there.
I'll help you any way I can. If you're less birth, you cry for life. featured guest on someone's land. You're not a model citizen. Sound my heart. You're not a model citizen. Take my hand. You're not a model citizen. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Take my hand, I'll help you any way I can. Sound my heart, you're not a model citizen. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Say hello to life. Take my hand, I'll help you any way I can. Sound my heart, you're not a model citizen.